From WREL News and the Capital Broadcasting Podcast Network, this is your Coronavirus North Carolina News Brief for Thursday, June 4th, 2020. I'm Cliff Baumgardner. Here's the latest from WREL.com. Today, the North Carolina Senate Commerce Committee unanimously passed a bill to allow gyms to reopen, despite Governor Roy Cooper's orders saying otherwise. Back in March, Cooper's executive order closed gyms and fitness centers in an effort to curb the spread of the coronavirus. But recently, gym owners from across eastern North Carolina filed a lawsuit against the governor, alleging that the restrictions he put in place are unconstitutional. The bill passed today would allow gyms and fitness centers to reopen at 50% capacity, provided they follow certain guidelines, including taking employees' temperatures daily and ensuring they wear masks. The same would not be required of gym customers, however. The bill passed with bipartisan support, while a representative for Governor Cooper said it was, quote, irresponsible and disregards public health recommendations. The bill could go to the Senate floor as early as next week. Yesterday, the United States Senate passed legislation to make it easier for businesses struggling during the coronavirus pandemic to take advantage of a payroll subsidy program, which has been a central part of Washington's response to the corresponding economic crisis. The legislation would give business owners more flexibility to use taxpayer subsidies for other costs and extend the lifespan of the program as the economy continues to struggle through record joblessness and deep recession. As enacted in late March, the Paycheck Protection Program required businesses to spend their loan money within an 8-week window to get the loans forgiven. It also required that 75% of the money be spent on payroll as a means of keeping workers linked to their jobs. But small businesses and restaurants said the rules were too inflexible, especially as the 8-week window to use the taxpayer subsidies is closing, while many businesses are still struggling to fully reopen. The new legislation would reduce the payroll threshold to 60% of the loan and lengthen the period in which the money must be used from 8 weeks to 24 weeks. The Senate passed the bill by voice vote after a handful of GOP opponents gave way. The measure now heads to President Donald Trump for its expected signature. If you have a bunch of books at home from the Wake County Public Libraries and you're looking to return them, well, here's your chance. For the next week, Wake County libraries are accepting book returns at select locations. The drop-off opportunities are part of the system's work to reopen to the public. The locations will be open from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. from now until next Thursday, June 11th. They will accept book returns, including interlibrary loans and book club kits. Residents can simply drive up and drop off their books with staff at outdoor stations. The county says at the first drop-off event last week, residents returned over 14,000 books. Once you've dropped off your books, they won't be checked in for another 72 hours to ensure that staff can process them safely. But don't worry, Wake County libraries are fine-free, so there's no penalty for not returning books during this window. According to the system's website, library staff are working on a safe reopening plan to bring libraries back to their communities. You can find a list of drop-off locations on our website. And lastly, this weekend, you can get a taste of the North Carolina State Fair without leaving your car. The North Carolina State Fairgrounds will be hosting Drive-Thru Fair Food Days this Friday through Saturday. That's June 5th to the 7th. The events will run from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Drivers should enter the fairgrounds parking area off of Trinity Road. Orders will be placed from your car, and servers will come to you. People are asked to remain in their vehicles to maintain social distancing. The menu includes funnel cake, deep-fried Oreos, roasted corn, and other state fair favorites. Sales are cash only. As of now, the North Carolina State Fair is still planned for October 15th through 25th at the fairgrounds. The Got to Be NC Festival, a precursor to the fair held each May, was canceled this year due to the coronavirus. As yet, there's been no word on changes to this year's state fair. This has been your Coronavirus North Carolina News Brief for Thursday, June 4th, 2020. As always, if you like the news and resources you get from this show, let us know. Leave a rating and review wherever it is you listen. And while you're there, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our latest episodes. Thanks for listening.